Hey, what is up, YouTube? If this is your first time here, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you guys like the content that you are seeing. If not, I hope you have a good day. Hopefully my next video, if you guys randomly click on it, will be the one that you subscribed. Without further ado, let's get into this Utah quest. Let's go.
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
What do you mean, clients?
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Meng. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral.
Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there.
Oh, Zhangli.
Right?
Oh, you know Zhangli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, what he said. I don't think we fall under
If we are looking
client.
for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
What sinister shit are you talking about, huh?
Sooner or later.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's dark.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
What does that even... What do you mean around the corner? I'm gonna be dead.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking. Okay.
Whoa! Slow down. That's... There's a lot to...
Yeah.
You'll have to excuse me.
Is everyone there a
The director
weirdo?
is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there had been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
Okay.
You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
What? I was casually strolling, and your fuckhead, whatever he is to you, decided to boo at us. All right.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Yeah. What Paimon said.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, there's a chest right there.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. To be
I haven't even
precise.
picked my date. Nor do I even want to pick my date.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it.
Oh, okay.
Don't look so shocked.
Yeah, because that's how a business runs. Just fucking poof. A new idea.
Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
Who likes to talk about their funeral when they're not even going to be a part of it?
Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
What's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
No, I'll take a reward. I need a reward.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
Oh, you're a medium? Okay.
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants?
Alright, this girl is way too forward, alright? Fucking butter me up, tell me what I'm in for before you start.
The ones who no longer speak.
Me.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains?
You're a little too happy if somebody has aches and pains. Jesus Christ. He's like, are you bleeding internally and you want to, like, not and, like, stop that? I can do that for you.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
Yeah, that's true. But you should leave out death.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
This
If
girl.
you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
I mean, call the Millilith. I'll take him.
But,
You really don't give up, do you?
are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Still learning. Still learning.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
I mean, yeah, depending on the individual.
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G?
Rings
As
the
it
bell.
turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Oh. Alright, I guess we're ghost hunters now.
The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly, so we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
That's actually not that bad of a sense.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor.
Or be foreshadowing a character that's gonna be healing, who can do something with healing.
Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people?
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Alright.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
Yes, please, tell me more.
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill, but recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
Well, don't worry, that's why she's here. To quell demons or spirits.
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But they still exist, so it's still a possibility.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Who is you? Who is you, huh?
My name's Luo Chung.
Oh.
I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Well, spirit, but same thing.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right.
Oh.
And a serious one at that.
My bad.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
I can tell you that the tall tale sounds like one.
The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Never mind. Put this guy on a gurney.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Well, one's fucking complaining about an old tale that demons are now coming back from the dead just to haunt mortals, and this guy's over here worried about a friend. They're already creeped out in their own retrospect.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Thank you, Paimon.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me. I beg you. I'm too young to die.
Alright, calm down.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparation. Come with me, my trusty assistants.
I am not
Going to need
your
your help.
assistant.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you.
Excuse me, we're exercising demons now? Alright.
When
Is
you're
she gonna
ready,
turn
come
her
find me.
head?
Once we finish
Or
with
it?
this, we'll get back to the big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. I need some action.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
What?
Big G?
Excuse me? Is anybody else seeing this translucent little boy?
This is Big G? He's just a child?
He's a ghost, Paimon.
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal.
Or
that he
spirit,
looks
same
just like
shit.
He did when he left this world.
What's the difference between a ghost and a spirit?
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
True.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world.
That's a foreshadow. You hear me? That's a foreshadow. We are gonna fight an evil spirit, and it's gonna be Paimon.
It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Lochung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost?
Okay, Paimon. Don't need to get snippy.
Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't. It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
I'm not clicking this one. I'm not clicking this one. Good thing they didn't call you Tall G. Yeah, no, we're not going with that low bar humor. All right.
I knew I wasn't
We're
supposed
just
to show
no,
myself to
no,
the living,
no, and no.
And with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, Don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
Alright.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better.
Oops, my bad.
So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Alright.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan?
Well, what do you want to do?
By keeping things low key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Well, it beats doing nothing. Alright, Paimon, and this quest is already boring enough.
Oh, you.
Oh.
Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
That's a word. That's a good word to use. I have another word.
But he must. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just...
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Gotcha.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
A minute? I got you right now.
Jueyun chilies.
There you go.
To our success.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down?
Yes,
When
sir.
everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great!
Alright.
See you later!
See ya. Wouldn't want to be.
How did he know about the others?
Not you again.
Meng told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing.
How
we
did
can
he
say
die?
to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is
That's what I
a
want to
painful
know.
process.
How did this poor guy die?
So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong.
Good for you.
Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today.
That's dope. That's dope.
So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
How did he?
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope.
Wait.
It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock.
How did he know that we went to the other dude, big dude, with the chili?
I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Oh,
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes? I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
I guess.
Like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual Latern Rite, we all release a lantern like this.
Yeah.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well.
Aw. Oh, this shit is depressing.
And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
This is depressing as hell.
We got everything.
Depressing.
Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Wow.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
I'm faster than most.
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Paimon does not like Hu Tao at all.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with. Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Yeah, does it?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
No, it is. It is for me. I don't want to see the behind the curtain.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
What? You have the power to do that? Why the fuck are you the funeral director?
So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
I'm scared. But like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this.
Fuck it.
Better see it through.
Ooh, I get to play as Hu Tao.
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewells.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh.
Oh, just like last time.
There we go. Oh, what? And that, I don't care what anybody says. That's the best part of this quest. That transition into like, oh, that's beautiful. Oh. Okay, let's go. All right, come on.
Incoming. Hey.
That did 100. That did 11,000 damage. That's
Like
stupid.
the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people play.
Did that just do 48,000? Okay. I mean, okay.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
All right, hold on. Come on. Can you? There we go. What is this? Hold on. This is something. Ooh, a chest. I think that's it, right? Oh, right here. There we go. Bro, I love that. The little transition to the door. It's dope. Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That was a fail. It's a little hard. I gotta know what her abilities do. Think what happens is the lower your health is when you're Q, you do more. What's it called? Ulti. I love that door, bro. That door. I love these doors. Wait. Which way do I go? This way?
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Okay. Oh no, I'm not gonna survive. No, 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 no. Alright. Let's wait. Alright, let's go. Come on. Swim, Barbara, swim! If I had Mona, this would be so much easier. We're just going in a loop.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Wait, why is it telling me to go this way? Pretty sure I'm good, right? We just go this way.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Alright. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like jumping. I did it one time. Never doing it again. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it whip. Oh. Sorry. Come on. Let's go. Hello, chest. Does she like teleport, bro? That's dope.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
Who in the
Excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you. Nah, I'm good. I'm not talking to you. Nope. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. So they just stay here forever?
It's the Latern Rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joyayun chili chicken every day.
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Moo got the glow up. Jesus. He went from Stuart Little to Stuart Damn.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy. Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah, that way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns. Anyway, those are our wishes. Meng, Big G, what about you? Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
What happened?
It brings back so many memories. That was the last Latern Rite the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Mumu's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
That's fucking dope. This shit was like depressing, like the first beginning of it, and now it's wholesome.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint.
What do you mean? Take a hint.
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Oh, well, you could have just said that instead of being rude.
Take the hint?
Yeah, tell her.
Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to
Get
read the
her.
room.
Get her.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance.
Sounds wonderful.
It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. The previous directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
That's a dope name, or how she puts it.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay?
All right,
No
you.
need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Sure, there's making it sound dramatic as hell. You're just gonna take us to where we first met? This fucking girl.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
Timing. The timing is impeccable.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true, too.
So you should also mind my warning, Meng. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Oh, we're just gonna keep going. We're not even gonna. Yeah.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Because she's the devil.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Oh, so he just fucking... Alright.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
Well, after each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the Latern Rite together.
God damn, bro.
That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Jesus Christ, doom and gloom, cheer up.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
Nobody likes to get cremated, alright? Hugh Tao, can you calm down, please?
So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
Just take it. Take it and go.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
Amen, Paimon.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Well. Good quest, good quest.